The human eye, it's a very delicate thing. Sometimes things go wrong. Disease, disaster, whatever. If you get into a car accident, sometimes you lose your eye, or industrial accident, you lose your eyes. There's a disease that affects the human eye. It's called retinitis pigmentosus. And if you ever see a picture of an eyeball from the inside, which is really kind of cool, you can see all the veins and everything in there. But what it does, it darkens out part of the eye, so the cells in the back, they kind of die. The person can't see. There is a technology that is being developed, which literally goes around the eye like a strap, and it's no bigger than the pencil head of an eraser, and it goes around the eye and it attaches right to the back of the eye. So a person with this particular disease can give them some sight. I mean, it's not perfect, but it would definitely give them some vision, so that way they can at least see shadows and shapes and whatnot. I mean, they won't get like fine detail, like you can see like little tiny words or things like that, but it's better than the alternative. Dave, your thoughts?
Yeah, this is a device called the Argus 2, and it's actually been used in Europe since 2011. It was just recently approved by the FDA in America for use. This man's actually in Michigan.
Yes.
The way that it functions, it seems, is it's connected to like eyeglasses, and it has that little camera that's the size of a pencil eraser.
Yep.
And it transmits the information wirelessly.
Mm-hmm.
To a portion that's connected to the back of the retina. It doesn't allow him to have sight, but it allows him to see shapes and shadows enough for him to actually, recognize what's around him, his surroundings, and get around.
Right.
Obviously, this is the infancy of this sort of technology, but it's certainly impressive and has restored at least the mobility in sight to more people than Jesus did. I mean, he only
Jesus healed what, 2, 3 people?
3 people.
Yeah, 3 people.
And this is definitely a step up from spit and mud.
Yes. I tried spit and mud last week, but the guy just chased me down with his cane.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we're bad.
Did you have any last thoughts on that, Dave?
No, I just think that this is a great thing, and I hope that they continue to develop this sort of technology. I've seen other kinds of bionic eyes being worked on and developed, and it seems as though we're getting closer and closer to curing the blind, and I think that that's a great idea. A great idea. It's just a great thing all around.
Absolutely. Yeah, no, I agree, because, I used to be religious, and I see people who go into church or whatever, they're hard to see, they had poor vision, and they like prey on them or whatever. They grab their head and they're you ever see those monster movies, or like they grab the head and they're like, "Rah!" That's kind of what it does in the religious circles. They just grab the head and it's like, vision's gonna be fine, and then they go home and it's like, fuck, I still can't see. So Crystal, your thoughts?
Well, from what I'm just sitting here reading now, this disease is called retinitis pigmentosa, and it is a hereditary disease, which means actually he speaks about his grandson and his children, so they might actually benefit from this technology one day themselves. Science continuously amazes me, especially when it comes to the medical field. I'm kind of sad to hear that it's been in Europe since 2011, and we're just now getting FDA clearance on it. That's kind of discouraging, but glad that it is here. And it's kind of interesting because they're talking about having to go through a process of like learning a new language.
Yeah.
Because he's got to discern and learn what a shadow is, and what a light is, and what the figures is, and it's having to retrain the brain from what he's not known all this time. We take our eyesight so for granted.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
And this is just a beautiful thing and a great story. I can't wait to see how this is going to play out in the future, because it sounds like like Dave said, it's kind of in its infancy to me, but wonderful, excellent.
Absolutely. Yeah, and as Dave was saying, the gentleman who has this implanted in his eye there, he lives over in Michigan there, and there's a picture of him, or actually it's a video, and he's like wearing these gigantic glasses that look like gigantic sunglasses. And the fact that he's able to, go out and see, as it were, someday I could just see, we're going to develop you've seen sci-fi movies, you're going to develop like a drop, and you just, okay, now your vision's back. I mean, that would be great. I mean, someday we'd just be able to just cure this stuff with medicine, hopefully, instead of just technology.
Right. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't know if this is like a surgery that would benefit people with different types of blindness, such as like that comes with diabetes, or such. I would imagine it probably is close to the same process. So with more and more people diabetic around here and in the United States especially, I see like great potential for this, and I'm really happy to see this. That's a wonderful thing to give somebody back some sight.
Absolutely.